Welcome to the Curious Head channel. Here you will find a variety of interesting facts and amazing stories on a variety of topics. Subscribe now so you don't miss any updates. Imagine finding a completely intact chicken egg that is about 1,000 years old. It may sound unbelievable, but that's exactly what happened recently in Israel. Researchers discovered it in a pit in the industrial zone of the ancient city of Yavneh, and although the delicate object cracked during the removal process, its preservation to this day is an impressive feat. The reason it remains so well preserved over the centuries is quite intriguing. It was surrounded by soft human waste, creating anaerobic conditions, meaning without oxygen, which prevented its decomposition. Even the freshest versions of this item found on supermarket shelves rarely last long. When the researchers carefully removed the egg from the pit under the supervision of an experienced conservation specialist, they noticed that the shell had cracked. Fortunately, Ilan Naor, director of the Organic Materials Conservation Laboratory at the Israel Antiquities Authority, IAA, was able to repair the crack. Although much of its contents had leaked out, a small amount of yolk was preserved for future DNA analysis. This intriguing discovery took place during an excavation carried out prior to the development of a new neighborhood in the Israeli city. In addition to the egg, the pit also contained 3 bone dolls typical of the time period and an oil lamp. The archaeological team was able to date the findings using the lamp, which belonged to a type manufactured only in the late Abbasid period. The Abbasid Caliphate ruled much of the Middle East from 750 until the Mongol invasion in 1258. Losing control of Jerusalem during the First Crusade in 1099. While shell fragments are relatively common finds in excavations of ancient sites, the discovery of a complete egg is extremely rare. According to archaeologist Lee Perry Gall, an expert in domesticated birds of the ancient world, chickens were domesticated in Southeast Asia approximately 6,000 years ago, but it took some time for them to become part of human diet. Initially, they were used for other purposes such as cockfighting and were considered beautiful animals displayed in ancient zoos or given as gifts to royalty. However, this discovery is not the only interesting news about ancient galliforms. Researchers examining bird bones dating back approximately 3,000 years found in Britain discovered that chickens at that time lived for about 2 to 4 years. This is much longer than the lifespan of their descendants, which only lasts 33 to 81 days in modern industrial farming systems. The recent and previous evidence reinforces the idea that animal husbandry in the past had purposes beyond food consumption. They were often raised for sacred or entertainment reasons, and not solely as food. These practices are rooted in ancient traditions, such as the Britons mentioned by Julius Caesar, who considered it against divine law to eat hare, chicken, or goose, even though they raised these animals for their own pleasure or amusement. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe and leave a like. To the next